Raise your hand in here if you know somebody with a disability. If you're not raising your hand now, then you will be someday. Because 650 million people in the world have a disability. Imagine not being able to function like everybody else. You'd be confused and sad and depressed, and you would lose your self-confidence. Swiftsure Therapeutic Equestrian Center can help people through these hard times. Swiftsure just doesn't help with people with physical disabilities like being paralyzed or maybe having Down syndrome. It helps people with learning disabilities too. And this isn't just kids. It's people from 2 years old to 80 years old. A child born with impaired speech uttered her first words at Swiftsure as she told her horse to walk on. A lady in a tragic car accident took her first steps at Swiftsure. Swiftsure helps people with life-threatening conditions and disabilities. These people forget their differences, and most of the time, riding is an escape to these people with these conditions. Life-changing experiences may not happen every day, but at Swiftsure they do. I'm Annabelle. I'm Katie, and our nonprofit organization is the Swiftsure Therapeutic Equestrian Center. Riding at Swiftsure for these people is life-changing. Riding at more than one person has taken their first steps at Swiftsure. Someone has spoken their first words at Swiftsure. Swiftsure saved a wounded warrior from committing suicide. They took him on a tour ride down to the river, took him fishing, and now he's living a very happy life. He's probably glad he didn't take his own life. Imagine, if it weren't for Swiftsure, that wounded warrior may have been dead. The child may have remained silent, and that woman in the car accident would have never walked. Now these people are happy and they're loving their life. When these people are at Swiftsure, they gain confidence. The people that ride horses feel like they have a friend that won't judge them. The horse helps them and is gentle and patient. Riding at Swiftsure puts smiles on people's faces. The bond between the horse and the person is almost indescribable. The people have the strongest bond between them and their horses. The horse won't judge them and they accept them for who they are. That is very important for the children and the adults that ride here. I'm so glad we have a riding facility in this valley that helps people feel good about themselves and makes them feel like they belong. We want everybody to feel like they belong, and that's what Swiftsure does. All the money we raise will go towards the horse. Funding the horse, it takes about $5,000 a year per horse. There are 15 horses at Swiftsure. It helps feeding it, the care for it, and the training that the horse goes through to make sure the child or adult is safe on the horse. You may help out at Swiftsure when you're 13 to 14 years old. It really depends on how mature you are near the horse. You don't want to be goofing around while somebody's trying to make themselves better. And it also depends on how tall you are in case you're leading the horse around the arena. People who ride here have life-threatening conditions, autism, wounded warriors, cancer patients, and kids and adults with learning disabilities. There's a variety of learning disabilities out there, and Swiftsure can help these people with them. Riding at Swiftsure is therapy for these people and makes them calm and relaxed. Wouldn't you want to be happy after something tragic happened to you? I know I would. I feel it is our responsibility to help everybody, disability or not, life's happy and full of adventure. People may be different from the outside, but on the inside they're just like you. These are just some of the horses here that they are especially trained for these people that ride them. What they're doing here is a lift boat, so they can get people that have wheelchairs that are in wheelchairs on horses. So what they do is they put the people that's in the wheelchair, they take a sling and they put the person on the sling, and they move the sling over to the horse and they drop it so the people can sit on the horse. And that's sort of the process of how they do it. And that lady, it takes 5 people to help her get on that horse because she needs to have somebody to carry her oxygen tank and somebody to stand next to her to make sure she doesn't fall. Helpers here are very important. It just takes 5 people for that one lady. Imagine how many it would take if you had a more severe condition than she did. So yesterday, Annabelle and I went to Swiftsure, the Swiftsure ranch, and they showed us a tour. There is this girl, she didn't want her picture to be taken, you know, because she had a little paper, but she was getting ready for a lesson. She had autism, and they taught her, they rode her around in their arena, and they did different activities with her. And there, the one up far left with all the equipment, it's special, like each horse has their own special equipment because the horses are used for different people. And this is just a tour of the facility. Thank you.